it was very fantastic. It was a great idea to bring fashion along with music and art, everything creative into one portfolio and demonstrate it while opening the art gallery. So it's a fusion of everything, which is great. It's a great idea.
Place, very well done, very well done. And the whole thing about the best thing about the place is it really gives you a great vibe.
Yeah.
You know, and I love the vibes, you know, once you enter the space. And everything was just superb.
Very inspiring.
Very inspiring, very motivating. The artists, the selection of the artists, and everything was just perfect. I think the evening was beautiful.
So this is going beyond boundaries, this is going international, and Ahmedabad has been on the map suddenly, and you see a lot of infrastructure and development and overall now the G20 etc. So a lot of rhythm happening in the city, and then places like this happen where the artists who've never even shown their works in India is suddenly straight away in Ahmedabad. That's huge. I mean, that's a fantastic beginning for us. You always want those cultural exchanges and art, and to be able to appreciate all of that at your doorstep is really a dream come true.
I'm absolutely appalled by seeing the artists who have displayed. I mean, he just visited the gallery, and see, Ahmedabad has been a very closed, myopic art scene. I mean, Ahmedabad is not seen, anything beyond local painters or sculptors or local artists, you know. So, though we have a huge art influence, Baroda is very close. So, but in spite of that, it has been a very, very, closed art scenario in Ahmedabad. I would say that, nobody would know about what's happening in the world or in other parts of the country itself. But looking at the collection, and this is extremely radical in my opinion. I mean, artists like Jesus Kuria, to see his work, so much of his work here in Ahmedabad, it's a treat. So it's commendable. I think I am thrilled, and as an art lover, I think this is something really that Ahmedabad needed,
Right.
I knew something was being planned, but that this kind of elaborate planning was very interesting. It really added to the whole.
It was, and it was fun. I mean, we had some friends over, and we all had fun with it. So.
We want this room
A little bit of glamour, a little bit of color.
in the wedding.
Wedding.
Shadi is always a bit of that summer so
good
it's,
luck.
It's always very nice.
And we try and achieve the influence to enhance Ahmedabad and creating an inflow of international artworks that the artists and the collectors can find.
In the exhibition we have 11 artists from 8 different countries. There is a short introduction here of all of them. Two of the artists are joining us today. We'll see their works a bit later in the space. And I can highlight a couple of the works for you. Behind here we have large-scale paintings by Timur Livas.
different series. The textiles, the rug pieces, where I make a connection between a very old tradition from Portugal in rug making, which is 600, 700 years old, and the aesthetics of the rugs in Afghanistan that appeared in the 80s. And at the same time, I have the text piece that says "Towards Tomorrow" with bracket exclamation mark, which for me works not as a slogan, not as propaganda. It works as a moment of reflection. It's written, and the idea is that people stop and think, okay, what's going to happen? So let's move towards that. Towards tomorrow.
In this painting, I've used many images on top of each other to create some kind of almost abstract painting, but everything is still very visual. So I'm trying to make, with almost confusion, chaos, a sort of kind of intricate poetry. You know, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
That you get when you encounter a piece of art. When it's talking to you, you have to listen and you have to feel, and then for me it is always something that just gets deeper and deeper. And like Carlos is saying, when you engage with the gallery, for example, you know that what you see here is something that will not lose its value. It's something that we as a gallery promise to, we guarantee that this is something that is valuable when it comes to art. So it's really it's really the combination of listening to you when you encounter the piece of art, but then also acquire works in a gallery setting with the people who you trust and appreciate.